Hey guys, what's up? Your boy Germine here with another one on Germine Vlogs. Welcome to it. I would like to welcome all our first time visitors. Those of you who are here for the first time on this channel, if you're liking the content that you're seeing here, before you leave, please give a subscribe. That's why click the subscribe button and become a subscriber to this channel. So every time we put out videos, you're gonna be notified. That's right, you will be notified. If you're liking the content here and what you have seen, if you browse the other videos, please click like on those videos. I would greatly appreciate that. Now guys, today we're gonna be continuing the same topic for the last couple videos that I've been putting out, especially in a time like now. Those of you know about the virus. Now if you don't know, which I really doubt highly that this is happening to somebody out there, you can check out a couple of my recent videos, recent uploads regarding to the virus. Yeah, you'll see the link somewhere on top there, the little white card passing up there. So you can just check this out quick. Today guys, we're gonna be continuing the topic in the Caribbean. We're gonna be talking about stuff that is happening in St. Lucia, in Trinidad. So stick around guys, and we'll be back after this video.
Llegó Lady. Ven, casa.
Yo en el mercadito. Venga, venga para acá. O si no le toca la mojada.
Coronavirus no.
Now guys, I know it's good practice now more than ever to practice proper hygiene, sanitize yourself, clean yourself, make sure that you don't expose yourself to the virus and come back among people. Now in the video there we saw how she came home with groceries, they took the groceries on a stick, which was okay, commendable. The person was a couple feet away from her, a couple inches probably in that video. But yeah, they tried to show that a couple feet away, and even those who came to throw the water on her and the soap and that kind of thing, they too needed to be covered. Because the way I see it, she now have to go back and do them the same thing that they did to her. Anyways guys, in Trinidad now today, the taxi drivers in San Fernando are actually increasing their fares. They say it's temporary, but they're increasing their fares. I don't know why, but if you're operating at your own risk, you choose to come out. It's not mandatory that you come out as a taxi driver. I mean, everybody needs to survive, they need money and stuff, and you choose to come out. Why pinch the person that you're helping? You're not really helping them, you're helping yourself. People need to get to work here, although if you don't have anywhere to go, stay home. Stay home. That's the way we're gonna fight the virus. And if people listen and adhere to this, stay home. Oh, that sounds good, but stay home. Stay home. Stay home. Stay home. Stay home. Stay home. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, guys, so if you have nowhere to go, stay home. Stay home, stay home, stay home. We've been saying that for the past couple days, weeks, whatever, a while now. Yeah, so the taxi drivers down in San Fernando, they raised the price from $15, that's Sando to Port of Spain. They raised it from 15 to 30, and they're operating with 2 people in the vehicle. So really and truly, they're not losing nothing. They come out to help you in a sense, but they're helping themselves because it's still 15 by 4. 15 by 4 and 30 by 2 is the same thing. So guys, please go easy. If you don't have to be out, stay home. Again, I say it, stay home. If you don't have to be out, stay home. So they wouldn't have reason to do any of what they're doing. Now, even as we're on the road now, we're on the road here, movements in Trinidad still happening. People still moving about, still going places. Some of the delinquents, some of the people who actually go into work, and some of the people just probably who just had nothing to do on the board, they free the house. But anyways, I have a couple clips. Check out these next clips of how the road looking. That was Monday and Tuesday respectively. Check it out.
Charlotte Street partner. You believe this? Watch this now. Dead. A little vagrant here, a little security officer there. But watch it. Dead, Jed. Chinatown. Dead zone. Have a couple police officers behind me. Riding. Yes, it's very good. These people have been observing a bit of the restrictions. Independence Square, normally here always have a set of people. When you have workers, police officers, watch it, dead. And these people listen. They are the homeless, and of course they have nowhere to go, so they are the people. There's not even so much of them. as per usual. So, just in here, Independence Square, very quiet. Taxi stand, South Taxi stand, Royal Taxi stand. Just in here, Broadway, pretty dead.
From Grand Bazaar straight on to Marvel, approaching pulling up by the Massey, clear, road dead.
Now don't get it wrong, I know there are roadblocks happening, random roadblocks are happening, so don't feel like you could go out because nothing happening. There are police officers, random places, at random times, stopping you to find out your reason for being on the road. Now don't be the typical Trinidadian and say, I go into or I come from the grocery, because that's the reason that we have to go out. Please, stay home. Now guys, we're taking it up to Antigua. Something happened in Antigua over the weekend actually. The mandate that was given here by the authorities in Trinidad, similar things happened in Antigua, and mass gatherings were actually cancelled. So concerts, church meetings, public climbing, sports, all these things and more are no longer for this period. Anywhere there would be mass gatherings, it is actually wrong right now. It is illegal, and you could get yourself fined for that. But a pastor and his congregation in Antigua saw it different. So check out this next clip.
Until no go away.
We're going. Hey, come. We want to This is
Now put your hands up, as I will call my lawyer. Just not touch me, not doing nothing. No problem. Pastor will be going down there to preach to those that down there who need healing. Pastor will be going to preach. Drape up, people. I think people don't know their rights. I can't touch me. Because me not know my rights. Them. The word of God. Video it. The man who come disturb the word of God today. Calm down, got the necessary right now to wrong the make one right. Then have no respect for God unless you come human I pray for overturn.
Now, mind you, I myself am a Christian, but I see no reason why this had to reach to that. I see no reason. The government says stay home. The authorities say no mass gatherings. You could have stayed home. You could have do something else. I mean, God is not at the building. God is a spirit and He is omnipresent. So He's everywhere. So wherever you are, God should be there with you too. You don't have to come to the church. Now, to the sister in the video shouting, touch Lord, the Lord's anointed, right? The Bible also speaks about obedience and obeying those in authority. So, before you want to shout that, touch Lord, the Lord's anointed, make sure that the Lord's anointed is complying with everything that the Bible says. Make sure. Could you do that for me, please? Thanks. I hope you see this vlog. Thank you. God bless you. And I hope it had no more of them around the place. I hope so. I really, really hope so. No, serious. I hope so. Now guys, since my last upload, a lot has been happening in St. Lucia. Right now they are able to test on island for the virus. They have the kits and everything to test for themselves rather than send it to another country, which was happening before. And because of that, a lot of new cases have been found, especially since after they went down from 3 to 1 then to 0, seeing that the person was recovered. So they back at a couple cases. I'm not sure the number. I think it was 9 cases and the numbers keep going up. On 2 prior vlogs, I spoke about the curfew, which didn't make no sense. But thank God for hard-hearing Lucians, St. Lucians, those who fail to take heed, they force the government now to put the 24-hour curfew in effect. I didn't ask for the 24-hour curfew. What I suggest was to bring the hour from 11 p.m. up to maybe about 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. at least. So that way, from 7 to 5, nobody should be outside. 7 p.m. to 5 a.m., nobody should have been outside. But some of you are hard-headed, as they say in St. Lucia, tet-wed, who pack a ton. So, your life as normal, open businesses as normal, congregate as normal. What you expect? Shasne get vex. Shasne get vex and he shut down the country and you're now for now. But I don't to approve of that, but it has to be done. I mean, tough times, tough measures, and it's all for the betterment. People could say what they want, they could jump high, they could jump low, they could criticize and make political remarks. It don't make sense right now. The best is for the best. That's the best they could do right now, and it is for the best. So, what you have to do now, stay home. Yes, so the 24-hour curfew started on April 1st, and for those of you thinking it might be a prank or a joke, it's not. Stay home. And the Prime Minister actually gave notice of the 24-hour curfew the day before, the evening before rather, and a lot of Lucians were not ready, even if they were panic buying a couple days before. So I don't know what they panic buy or what they panic buy for. I really don't know. I can't help you with that. I quite here in Trinidad. I can't help you with that. But you can't say you wasn't ready when you went and flood the supermarkets. That don't make sense. It don't really make sense. Those of you who watch the news, how could you not be ready? The only person who's not ready is those who probably was consumed in their own business and not pay attention to what's happening around them, which is actually bad. Read the news. So yeah, even as the Prime Minister gave notice today for tomorrow with the 24-hour curfew that would have been in effect from midnight, some farmers actually felt it. And check out this clip here I got from a farmer who had just finished harvesting and getting ready to sell early next morning. So check out this clip from this farmer.
Shasne, what are we doing with that?
What we doing, Shas?
If you want cabbage, stick it in that crate and the other crate up there. Them two crates up there. Go take it to them too.
Let me see.
Now, I know the person, I'm not going to say who they are, but still, we had a little talk after that, after I saw the video, and I got permission to put it up here actually, so I'm not just doing this. We actually spoke, and then I asked a couple questions, and this is what they had to say in regards to the agriculture minister and everybody, and what was put in place, and if anything was done, whatnot. So check out this next audio clip.
In place I did. All Ezekiel said on the radio this morning was that for fishermen, they know fishermen went out to sea yesterday, so fishermen that came back in with fish, they are allowed to go on the road to sell, but maintaining protocol of no more than 10 persons around the vehicle and to be back indoors by 4 p.m. Same goes for the farmers who have livestock and crops to maintain. They're supposed to get a letter of permission from via the extension officers to retrieve those letters from the ministry on their behalf. A list will be provided to NEMO of those farmers, their vehicle numbers, so on and so forth. But for now, as immediately now, because they have crops that livestock that they have to go take care of, once they have their farmer's ID, because most registered farmers have a farmer's ID, once they can present that to the police officers will not arrest or impound their vehicle. So that's the only thing put in place. But for farmers who have harvested items, the biggest supermarket chain in St. Lucia, which is Massey Stores, who placed orders with farmers to harvest those items to bring into them, no consideration was made for that. And that's the issue we have now. They have farmers that have vans of lettuce, vans of cucumbers, and cucumbers is not something that can stay out for 7 days without spoiling. No consideration was given to farmers. None was given as far as I'm concerned, and it's the agricultural industry that's supposed to carry the country throughout this crisis. When we cannot import food, when our import containers used to be 4 a week and now it's now down to 1. Soon enough, we won't be able to get food from overseas, and it's local grown we'll have to eat. But when farmers are now, what they have invested in their crops is now going to spoilage, where are they going to get money to reinvest, to plant, to supply the country? Not one stimulus package has been put in place. It's been 2 weeks now. All other countries, they get a case today. By tomorrow, they have a stimulus package in place already. How many tourism workers are already out? Taxi drivers are out of work. Not one stimulus package. You have not heard a word. Nothing has gone out for a stimulus package. You want to see how many cases of coronavirus will come out before you can put a stimulus package out? That makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. Grenada had 1 case. The next day they had a stimulus package out. St. Vincent, Barbados, Antigua, St. Kitts, all these places have stimulus packages already published. St. Lucia school has been out for almost 3 weeks now. Hotels have been closed for 2 weeks now, and not one stimulus package so those persons who are not getting a salary, who are not fortunate like others to get 2 weeks vacation and another 2 weeks of half their pay or percentage of their pay. What are they going to do? When you're going to put a curfew, you're going to put a 24-hour curfew within an existing curfew. What people going to do? Just now they're going to have looting of supermarkets because you shut down supermarkets. All these other places that have 24 hours shut down, you have access to go to the supermarket to get stuff. But now you cannot go and do anything. Total shutdown. This is crazy.
Yeah, the farmers were already concerned what was going to happen, and it's just sad. To me, it looks like the 24-hour curfew was put in effect, and everything was not gone through with a fine-tooth comb. They didn't go in all the areas and see what would have been affected, where would have been affected, who would have been affected, what wasn't covered, what wasn't taken care of, and that kind of thing. But still, sometimes in life, you don't have to count your losses. I'm not being any way on the farmers, but sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes, insects come and eat out your crops, flood come, hurricane pass, you you get crops that are damaged and that kind of thing. But at least the government, seeing that happened, they should have at least compensated the farmers who maybe have harvested and probably didn't get to sell that produce. Something could happen somewhere. Now, I've seen on social media a lot of solutions actually posting that they were not ready and stuff. As I mentioned before, you had to panic buy, and how could you not be ready? And the panic buy wasn't a week before, it was a couple days just before, just a couple days. So how could you not be ready? Guys, remember to stay inside and listen to your news. Trust good sources only. Don't come and send something and say, well, I get it from a good source. That is already not a good source. Even if the information is true, I need to see where it came from to know for myself that it's a trustworthy source. Stay tuned to the WHO websites and social media platforms. They as well would give you information that is reputable. Also stay tuned to whatever country you're in, your main media houses, the top media houses, the reputable ones. Guys, remember to stay away from all false news. Don't forward something if you're not sure where it came from, because right now a lot is happening, and I'm going to address that in future vlogs where they're talking about where the virus came from and what causing this virus to because of some technology. I don't know about that, so I'm going to research that and I'm going to package it and send it out for you guys. So guys, I would like to thank you for staying to the end of this video. If you have any comments or concerns, you could type it up in the comment box below and I will be sure to address it. If you have any questions, feel free to send it to me. You could follow me on Instagram at Germine. It's in the corner right here, and my Facebook page, Germine Vlogs. You could check out that page as well, like it if you have not as yet. You could message me on these two, Facebook or Instagram. Guys, I want to thank you again for staying tuned. See you in the next one. Hopefully I'll be able to bring more than one during the week next week. Oh guys, one more thing I would like to remind you to support my online clothing store. You can check it out at shop.spreadshirt.com/Germine. The link is also in the description and it's on screen, so you can check it out, go through what you see. The designs that are there are designs that I did. Those who don't know, I'm a graphic designer, so I took my little time and designed one of the things that would be making statement on clothes. For now, we are mostly spiritual stuff, and the catalog will be updated weekly, so be sure to check back if you don't like what you see. Feel free to come back at a later date and see if anything was added. For sure there will be something added if you come back in a week's time, because I try to upload every week as well as with the vlog, so just to keep updating it and make sure that there's something for everybody. So guys, this time I'm out. Until then, respect and manners. See you in the next one.